Alright, so for this little cart, for work I needed to buy me a little cart that just has a small amount of storage in it so I can throw some stuff in it, lock it up, leave it at work all the time. So I thought, why not buy this little hobo freighter? And it's blue, so it matches my other stuff, so if I outgrow this little cart, I can just bring it home and use it in the shop, stack more crap on top of it like everything else. But it says that this drawer holds 75 pounds. I was quite surprised at that. Alright, I'll open it, we'll put it together. Alright, I got the outside box off. That's what its next step is. There's stubs with these cone of shame. He's got that thing all wore out, tore up. Buddy. Yeah, I think you'll be able to take that off next week. I think so, buddy. Alright, I got everything opened up. Bottom thing, the drawer in it. All stuff, the box of hardware, the instructions. I ain't even gonna open them, I'm just gonna throw them in the garbage now and get that out of the way. And then we'll put it together. Alright, we got the wheels on this. Put the two brakes on that. I don't know, probably turn around back and forth 10 times before I get it put in and the top on, so who knows which side they'll end up on eventually. But the blue of that is a lot darker blue, and in my phone it looks a lot lighter, but it's a lot darker, almost a purple in real life. Then if you look at this one, that's the very, very first generation blue. I got this cart before I even knew there was such a thing as blue carts. And then that one is a lot newer than the first one. That first cart, this little guy over here, this little cart, they didn't even have blue advertised at Hobo Freight when I bought it. Alright, here's this cart from the sides and the back. I did not build mine how you're supposed to. I didn't like that handle being on the inside taking up more space. So I put my handles on the outside so that I have more space in here. Plus, I kind of have a little idea about the top I'm going to try out just to see what I can do with it. Okay, here's the front of it. I really wish they would go back to the shiny freaking handles. Black is so ugly. I don't like it. I like the other ones better. But it's what it is. The drawer pulls out pretty good. Feels pretty good till you try to tip it over. But nice deep drawer. Big drawer in it. So that'll be nice. And it locks, so that'll be really nice. I can lock my hand tools in it and then throw my impacts and stuff on top and bottom and leave them in the shop. Nobody at my workplace now, nobody seems to be stealing shit, so I think it'll be alright. I've been leaving my impact in its case just laying on the floor in random places and nobody stole it yet. Alright, so for my two modifications that I'm thinking about with this is I'm thinking about going and buying another cart exactly like this just for that drawer, and then bolt that drawer to the bottom of it. So I'll have this big drawer full all the way across and then another one below it. So I'll have two drawers. And then for the lid up here, I'm thinking that folding piano hinge, pop riveted across the side, and then have them lay down overlapping each other. And then I can put a lock in the middle of them to make it so I can have the top compartment locked up here. And that would definitely be way more space than what I need for tools, because it's an electrical shop. We're just wiring data centers, so there's really not a lot of any tools really. All we have is hand tools, a little bit of them. Alright, so I got my plan. I am going to buy another one of these blue tops. I'm going to take this door off of it, and then I'm going to trim where the blue marker is on both sides. I'm going to cut that so it matches up with that, and then I'll put a bolt through here and here, weld the head of it to the thing so it can't come out, trim that all off, and then I'll have me a lid right across here. So I'll buy another one of these shelves, do the same thing over here, make them meet right in the middle, trim them off, and then I'll have a nice door that'll just fold up and be out of the way. Fold down, I can lock it, and that'll give me a top piece. I'll just trim that whole thing off except for right where them lines are, and have a little, still have my toe handle so I can still pull it around, but it'll have a top door on it. Alright, so I'm going to go through all the garbage in the back of the truck away and go find something for lunch. But that's the plan for my little toolbox. I think it is going to be a pretty good little unit. I like it so far.